Hey YouTube, Aiden here. Just got back from the gym. It's 8:28 in the morning. I'm kind of sleepy still. I am making this video. Pretty much talk about like making friends after you've transitioned, and also like a mini growth spurt on tea. So before I start both those topics, I just want to say I've had I just want to say that I know a lot of my videos have been about raising money for top surgery, and I don't want you guys to think that's the only thing I'm making videos about. I've been making videos almost a year before I was even on T, and I just want to express to you guys that if you decide to medically transition, um, and you're not quite well off, as some people may or may not be, fundraising is definitely a big part of transitioning. And by watching my channel, I mean, you are watching my transition. I mean, you guys are watching my transition much more than even some of the people in my life, because I express things on this channel that I don't exactly express to other people that see me every day. So I just want you guys to know that, I make this channel because I want to show other guys out there and connect with other guys through my transition and their transitions too. So, I mean, yeah, the last 2 or 3 videos were about fundraising, and I appreciate all the views and everyone, participating in this raffle. But, that's not all this channel is about, and I don't ever want anyone to think that's what this channel is about. I have like over 80 some videos that have nothing to do with fundraising. So, I just don't want you guys to think that this is all this channel is about, because I really hope that's not the vibe that I've been putting out lately. And if it is, I apologize. So, on to the topic of making friends. I've moved to Florida and I've lived here. August will be a year, so I'm very close to living here a year. And I really only have one friend, and he's like the one person in the whole world, well, in the whole like close proximity of where I live. Then he just happens to be trans. I actually met him through YouTube, so after I already moved down here. So, I've had some trouble making friends, and I, I mean, it could very well be that I'm engaged and I have a job that is very high demand, and like I have a very set schedule. We don't really go out to clubs or bars. If we do, we're usually with people, my boss or my friend who lives here, and it's I think it's hard to make friends being older in general. Now adding on this extra factor of I tried to make friends downstairs with these guys that live downstairs, but I don't know, I seem to be uncomfortable around a group of males that I'm trying to be friends with. If I'm just meeting you and we're at a party, or someone we're at of like 4th of July recently, I met like these guys, but I feel comfortable there. But when I'm trying to get like a friendship with other males, it seems to be hard. It seems like I feel uncomfortable. I mean, besides like the chest aspect, I feel like am I sitting the right way, or am I doing this the right way? And I hate that I think that, because there's no right or wrong way to sit or to say something or anything like that. So it's really frustrating that I'm even thinking those things. So then when I catch myself thinking those things, I think, why are you thinking that? Just relax. It's not a big deal. Okay. But I don't know. I haven't made any friends, and I think it's a combination of I think it's harder to make friends when you're older. I mean, period. That's it. Like, unless you have a job that has a lot of people working there. I mean, it's just me and my boss and my job. That's it. And how do you go to like a club or a bar or dinner and like make a friend? Like, it's kind of hard, because at my age, like a young 20s, I'm gonna be 24 and this Saturday on the 16th, and it's like, how do you make friends when you're 24? I mean, who goes to the bar? And I mean, I could go to the bar and sit there and like try to make friends with somebody there, but I just feel like, I don't know, like I know that if I was at the bar and the guy like sat next to me and was trying to like have a conversation with me and drink beers, like I would be okay with it, but then like at the same time, like I'd be like, all right, so what is this dude doing? Like, is he a creeper or you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't want to be put in an uncomfortable situation. I want to make people feel uncomfortable either. You know what I mean? So, um, I don't know. I just feel a little awkward. Like I'm questioning everything I'm doing, and I hate that. Like I so much hate that because all I ever strive to do is just be exactly who I am, and that's it. Take it or leave it. But I just can't help but question it, and I think it's normal, but at the same time, I just hate that I do it. It's so annoying. Like it's just not fair to myself, really. Um, and the guys downstairs, like I feel like because I was so insecure, that's why I couldn't keep a friendship with them. I mean, we're cool or whatever, but we were hanging out, and then I think I just got so uncomfortable, or something just didn't click. I really don't know. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what happened there, but it sucks because my fiance has made a decent amount of friends, and I don't really have any. I have one friend, and I'm grateful for him, but I mean, nobody just wants to have one friend. It's not like I'm five and I just have a best friend and we hang out every day or anything. So kind of sucks in that aspect. It's definitely hard making friends, especially because like even talking about past things, or you know what I mean, like it's just a little frustrating. It's a little frustrating. So I don't know. I'm sure other guys go through the same thing, but it's annoying, especially because back home in New York, I had like a core group of friends, and I saw them like one of them like every day or every other day, and you know, to just not have any friends sucks. um, I mean, I have friends that I talk to and stuff like on YouTube and Facebook and text message, but nothing's like just like hanging out and even just doing nothing, just sitting around watching TV, not doing shit with somebody else. It's just nice to have company. But working on it, I'm trying to get more comfortable or just like approach more people and try to make more friends. Um, but like I said, I think being trans or not being trans is hard when you're older to make friends. I was talking to somebody who doesn't know I'm trans, and I'm talking about trying to make friends, and they were saying that their daughter, has had trouble too, especially in the area I live in. It's very much like seasonal, and a lot of old people live here, so it's like, they, you don't really have. If you have people, it's like they're here for a season and they're either on vacation or they live here for a few months and then go back home or whatever, and like, you know, I'm not single, so I'm not gonna go to a club with a whole bunch of single people because nobody. I'm not gonna make friends with the dude at the club. Like I just feel like it's not gonna happen. I mean, what are most 95% of the people there are either there with somebody or they're looking, to find someone to date or hook up or whatever. You know what I mean? Um, but I don't know. Maybe when football season starts, like maybe I'll go to this bar that's right behind me on Sundays, and maybe I'll just sit around and see if like I see the same guys over and over, and like maybe start, even if that I just make it like once a week thing to do, like go to the bar and like hang out with this guys there. But I mean, somebody suggested that to me a while ago, but I wasn't comfortable enough. But I don't know. Maybe that'll be cool. Football's like really big down here, even though I don't really watch it. I watch it when it's on, but yeah. So if anybody has suggestions on how to make friends or where to go to make friends, let me know. Be really greatly appreciated. Um, so on a lighter note, sorry, I'm like so tired, a little out of it. Like this week, I worked 12-hour shift on Monday, I mean on Tuesday, and then like 16-hour shifts, and then on Friday at work from 9 in the morning to 6:30 in the morning, like a 21-hour shift or a 22-hour shift. So I'm still tired. Um, but on a different note, I think I had a growth spurt before this last week. Um, a week, the 2 weeks before that, I was like sleeping like crazy. Like I couldn't get enough sleep. I just kept sleeping and sleeping, and I was moody and sleeping, and like I was really hungry, and then I wasn't hungry at all the next day, and I don't know. It was just really not myself, and I felt like fine, but then like I was like snappy, and then I was like depressed, and then I was happy, and then I was like so tired, waking up, taking naps randomly, falling asleep just like on the couch. So, I think I was. The only thing I can think of is like I think I might have had a growth spurt because my feet seem a little bigger than like last month. Um, I feel like my muscle has changed a little bit. Not even like I mean I work out, but it's not even like they're getting bigger. They just look different. I feel like they look different. My back, which I have been doing the same routines and stuff, and like I just haven't seen any real definition in it. In the last like month, I've seen a lot of definition, and I mean, yeah, that's a combination of working out, but I really feel like my muscles are like really starting to change. I I noticed back in June, the early June, that I have grown. I was always like 5'5". Whenever I went to the doctor, I was 5'5". Got a physical, and I was 5'6". So I must have grown an inch, um, which is awesome. I'm not against growing any inches, but yeah, I just feel like I've had a mini growth spurt. I just felt like a teenager who is moody as shit, and sleeping and eating habits were off the chain, like starving and then not hungry at all. So I don't know, like I'm a year, and I started October 31st. So I'm a year, almost just shy of 2 years. Let's see, August, September, October. So I'm like 3 months away from 2 years on T. So I don't know. Do other guys have like? Do you have to go through these spells? I know like I've heard that it's like 7 years for your body to fully 100% transition. I don't know if that's a lie. You guys tell me. Has anyone else heard that too? Like I heard it's like 7 years, and that's when, quote unquote, like you're not done. Like you're done transitioning, for a lack of a better term. But I don't know. Has anyone else had like a mini growth spurt or whatever? Get back to me. Yeah, I have some other topics I've been wanting to make. So maybe later this week, maybe like Wednesday or Friday night, I'll make another video. But yeah, so stay tuned. Yeah, bye, peace. Oh, I will make another video after this actually, because I want to talk about some funds I applied for. So I'll see you shortly.